It's the Caitlin Lee MTGO Show.
So I actually think there's options in this pack. Basically, Lelia and Oko are very close in my rankings. They're like fucking neck and neck for Vintage Cube. Both can just like roll a game like nobody's business. Lelia lets you stay in mono red. Oko kind of puts you in two colors immediately. There are two colors that I love. I mean, I love being in blue green, but that is a downside. A lot of folks have Palace Jailers super high too. Palace Jailers in my top 50, but I don't have it in competition with Oko and Lelia. And some folks do. Some folks have it over Lelia. I think I'm going to take Lelia. I think I'm in the mood. After that last deck, I kind of just want to, like, murder people. I want to murder people. Oh, I'm going to murder. Do I have my rankings anywhere? I haven't done them in a while at M. I haven't done them in a hot minute. It'd be fun to do again, though. I could do them and then, like, go back to the ones that I did some years ago. See how they changed. Yeah, Chain Lightning and Rampaging Raptor are both excellent, Tom. Which is better? I actually don't know which is better. They're both so good. I'm going to take the Raptor. City Traders. City Traders is a thing. Play these cards faster. Yeah, I don't like counting on any kind of red card to wheel if there's only one in the pack. Whether it's Raptor or Chain Lightning, it's kind of saying, like, I hope there's no other red drafter at all. Chain Lightning super solid? It is. It's also very replaceable, right? There's only one Raptor, and there's also Lightning Bolt and Incinerate. A lot of Chain Lightning-esque cards. Heck yeah, Richard Nixon's head. Correct, J-Maz. You asked if Mox Diamond was a distant fourth in pack 1. Mox Diamond was my fourth there, for sure. A level down from the other cards, but if you're a Mox Diamond aficionado, nothing wrong with grabbing it. Could point you in a combo direction, which the other cards were not doing. Black-red duels going around. Yeah, cool, Middermist. We can disagree. Raptor rules. Getting that circular repeat comment. Oh yeah? Well, I disagree with you. This turns into nothing. Hey, Aegis thinks that's 76 months. I'm not high on Goblin Guide, but that is kind of what we're doing here. I am high on Scrapwork Mutt. Raptor versus the 5-drop dragons. Oh, Raptor's better than the 5-drops. All of them. Maybe. Bit of a signal. Not high on this card, but it is at its best in these mono red decks. Hellrider Raptor is close. I think it's close, J-Maz. I like the Raptor can attack into more than Hellrider. It's a better solo threat. I actually play Light Up the Stage. Usually this one ends up rotting in my sideboard. It's looking good here. Gross pack. I don't think I'm going to have enough creatures for Cradle. Or the curve, the top end curve for it. Hey, J-Bass, 13 months, sharing the prime. Is that a Mox? Love a Mox. Mox is better than Minsk, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Then why is picking this card so hard here? Why is it so difficult? I'm gonna leave it in. Yeah, is Fury actually just the best red card over Lelia and Ragavan? Interesting seeing people's like pick order for Lilia and Ragavan, by the way. Like some people invert them. Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt's lower. There's replacements for that. Lightning Bolt doesn't like stone win the game on its own like a Ragavan or a Lilia will. But yeah, even in modern, Fury's better than Lightning Bolt, right? Those scam decks are playing like 0 to 2 bolts. 4 Fury. 4 color control. 0 bolts. 4 Fury. Oh, 2 to 4. Anyway. Do I want to burst lightning? Do I want to squee? I think I'm supposed to grab squee. Do I ever bobble there? Nah. Bobble's good with Lavamancer and like pretty bad with the rest of my deck, right? You think Squeeze seems dubious? Well, I think Squeeze seems Monarch. Oh, that's why they added Squee to the cube. Red needed a Monarch card. Fucking crickets. Boo. Fourth Irrelidingus. Is that how it's spelled? That sounds right. That's in Carmen's range? It is in Carmen's range. She's not the one updating the Moto Cube anymore. Because it switched companies. She's still at Wizards. Do you play Greaves if all of her stuff has haste? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Shroud Style Real. I've got a couple other things. Yep. What are we looking for? Fire Blast. Imagining naming my my penis the Mary Ellen Carter, so they can rise again. Have Stan Rogers singing this epic ballad. This clamp just got a lot better, huh? Couple clampables there. He never had the strength to go below. Refer to your peen as a she? Yeah. And if I was gay, I would give it a guy's name. It's your body part. You can name it whatever you want, right? You feel like Memory Jar works in any deck? It does pretty much, yeah. It's a little clunky. But it can't go in anything. Still a powerful card. You would just crack it looking for free cards? Absolutely not. You have named the one incorrect way to play Memory Jar. Soul Ring make me think I might play that Zealous Conscripts. Curve just got a little bit more aggressive. Or, not aggressive, but we got more mana to work with. Yeah, I don't think I need Greaves and Rabbit Battery. And the Rabbit's clampable. I can't wait to clamp that bunny. God damn it, Tonka. God damn it. That shouldn't have made me smile. That's so stupid. Yeah, Goody Phil, you gonna share? The name of your penis, not your wife. Do you want to Karizev up in this? Probably. And make you feel sheepish. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with keeping the private stuff private. don't think our curve's going up to Battlesphere. I've never been happy with Seething Song in these sorts of decks either. It's just bad. Just a bad pick for us. As much as I like Chrome Mox, we already have Soul Ring and Mox Pearl. I think I like Porcelain Legionnaire. Something to play off that Soul Ring turn 1. I think it's going to be real strong here. Oh, shit, what up? Take Crow's Tongue, thinks it's 64 months. Just grabbing Hellrider. One cut, get the bobble out. Oh yeah, those are still red. There's a ton of CubeCon cubes, yeah. So many options. I mean, there had to be like roughly double because the size of the con doubled. Oh, relic action for the sideboard. Deck's looking pretty juicy, huh? Might cut Mind Collapse. We ended up with a bunch of other, in my opinion, better removal spells. You like Char over Incinerate? Yeah, I think that's totally fine. I'm not super confident in the Incinerate pick. 16 lands? No. So City of Traders is like sort of a land, right? And then we've got Factory and Sunbaked in there. We're gonna look at some spell lands. I think I'm happy with 17 here, even with the Soul Ring. 17 counting Mox Pearl as a land. How did I miscount lands? Is there a card in here that shouldn't be in? Like, this should be 17, right? Maybe it was that Swift Spear. Maybe I got the Swift Spear kind of late. Cut a land? Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it. We do the Soul Ring. And the Fury's pitch castable, and relics at the sideboard. Yeah, I love this track. Got it on vinyl, too. I scooped it up from them when they performed this album here in Madison. They just played the whole album straight through. It's fucking great. Gonna lose the game to this fucking Goblin Guide. Ooh, or win the game from this Raptor. Seething Song, interesting. Hell yeah, Glizzy. No, we drew them a mountain. Seething Song? I think Seething Song points them in the direction of being a breach deck, is what Seething Song means. So yeah, I mean, they could have a wheel. You can cast that Imperial Seal. Where do I have Athari? I was originally, like, super high on Athari. And the card still, like, beats people up better than anything if it's left unanswered. But right now I think it's just, like, the best of the fives. Like, at first I wasn't sure if it was better than 4th or not. And I'm, like, very confident that 4th is better. 4th is a top 20 card for sure. Right, Lurkley. Yeah, same. They're both still in my 360 cube. A bit smaller than this Moto one. You think 4th is a top 10? That's pretty hard. So you got the 8 pieces of core power with that Twister. And then Soul Ring and Mana Crypt. So, like, what of that is getting replaced for 4th? I think Relic's good against them. I think it's live. I'm going to cut Mortars for Relic here. I think they're a combo deck. It's the 4th best. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't counting a Twister as a I said the 8 non-Twister cards. Plus Mana Crypt, plus Soul Ring. And those are the 10 that 4th is competing with. In most people's lists. I have successfully upgraded my Goblin Guide. Drawn them 2 cards so far. That's great. It is just wonderful. I mean, if we were to land for the Fiery Confluence, we just have lethal on our turn 4 here. Sure. Mana Leak right on time. Oh, they're shuffling. They don't want to draw the leak. Shuffling is a scry there. Have we successfully redded them out? Is this my first mono red draft of the season? I think there might have been like one more. Oh, that's a sexy recall. Jedhem. Your opponent's got a lethal inspired ultimatum on the stack. You recall them so they deck themselves. Yeah, I only very recently found out that that would be a draw instead of like the order on the card. I knew that a damage kill didn't finalize until the spell resolved and the stack could be clear. But I thought, for whatever reason, I thought drawing was different until pretty recently. Nope, same thing. What am I in the mood for? I want something hyper chill. This is fine for now. I think they're just Chrome Moxing out a Time Spiral here, and they're going to crack the LED in response. Have some mana to work with their fresh 7. And I don't have Fire Blast in the deck, so I'm not drawing live here to kill them on their turn. The match doesn't draw, Fluffy Face. Individual games draw. So your match continues until there's a winner. Doesn't relate to trophies at all. There's a Tendrils Agony in that deck, huh? It's pretty good. We have 3 black mana floating. What's the spell count? It's like 3 so far, right? It's a little bit of work till they get to lethal Tendrils. Chess Clock's your favorite part of Moto? Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Nice to be able to like take a tank or answer the phone or whatever. And then people are still responsible for their use of the time. I hate playing a match in paper and you realize the time's gonna be an issue and your opponent like for whatever reason is just like taking way more use of the clock. But then you both still get punished when you get a time. You can always call a judge for slow play, and I do. More appropriate for some tournaments than others, though, right? I think it's most awkward when you're playing, like a tournament for, like, a casual format that still has, like, real prizes on the line. Right, yeah, calling for slow play at an FNM or something. Not really kosher. But depending on where you're FNMing, there could be real prizes there, too. Yeah, when you ult Karn, you should really get a fresh clock, huh? It says the game restarts. So we got a Tendrils going. It's not lethal yet. I think what they're going to do is they're going to play that 3 in a red flashback spell. And then get the Tendrils back for lethal here. Oh, maybe not. They had that 4 mana floating, so that's what I put them on. That's why we don't have a Fire Blast for this Wish Claw to go grab, huh? So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 13 fucking damage. We have 13 goddamn damage here. That's so close to enough damage, isn't it? Let's see. Maybe there's a way to get more damage in somehow. We have this rabbit battery. We could Wish Claw for Hellrider. Is that more? Hellrider's 1 more damage, right? I think that works. Hard to beat Fiery Confluence's rate, but here we are, huh? Good old Xaxes. I think I keep, right? We don't have that fast pressure, but we can, like, turn 2 late at the stage. That seems fine. Get some cards. Oh, I actually have inside information on the next ban announcement. Yeah, they're actually going to ban discussion. This is going to be done with for fucking forever. Player run out the Mox. I like saving the Mox until I'm going to use it versus green decks. Versus black decks, you run it out. And versus decks where you think they're going to play a draw 7, you run it out. But in general, you save it until you're going to use it versus green and versus red. You play it versus black. And then, you know. I think I just got to kill this Hex Drinker, It means I lose the Chandra. It's not the end of the world. Hex Drinker's the fucking end of the world, so. When's the announcement? Who gives a shit? I don't know when it is. I don't even think it's that new. Jesus Christ, who cares? Kind of looks like this Gargaroth just gets to murder me. I should save this. I should save the Abrade. Until I find another, in case I find another 3 damage spell for it. Maybe I should crack the Canyon looking for Char. You know? Like, just draw a card here. Great. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, busy hands, 647 months. I like how I've been nothing but resistant to this conversation. People are still fucking diving in. Zero awareness. Zero ability to read a room. Dive into dead ass. Yeah, that's valid. Someone's got to do it. I'm feeling pretty not alive here. Even if I had a more explosive draw, I'm gonna have a rough time dealing with X6s and the like. Conscripts is in. I guess we can bring in Mind Collapse, even though it doesn't hit their big things anyway. It's another thing that can combine burn, I guess. And I can cut Goblin Guide here. Cut some piece of shit. Bring in Lightning Greaves, Soothing Song, and Battlesphere. Just fuck it. I think I hate this. I think I hate this hand. I should have mulled this. We got like a Mox and a Soul Ring in this deck, right? Like, I feel like we need to do something more explosive. Or at least like have removal for a dork, right? Oh, hey, there we go. Hate this. Now we like basically need a Soul Ring or something just to cast our cards. I guess City of Traders would be dope. Does Reanimator seem nuked in this cube? What do you mean by nuked? Like good thing or bad thing? I think Reanimator's good. Black Red Reanimator I've gotten a few trophies with. Including in the 64-person things. I don't know why you would think it was nuked. It's not like they added Graveyard Hate or anything. They actually added some good cards for it, right? The Land Cyclers are pretty decent. Yeah, feeling pretty fucked. Oh, this Mind Collapse card just fucking sucks. I wish I had any other burn spell in here. But this is the one I could add for my sideboard. How good would a fucking Lava Dart be? Why isn't Lava Dart in here? People play fucking Lava Dart. There's like prowess cards in the cube. Cards that spit out 1/1s and stuff. This card just like makes you feel awful if you don't have 4 mana. The rarest record I got. At first I thought you were talking about like in Magic, even though there's like only 3 options in these cubes. But you're asking about vinyl, right? Yeah, I have a few 03s, but like very, very, very rare. I usually drop at 02, and I don't have very many of those. The F-Zero soundtrack on vinyl. Oh, that's pretty sick. Well, it's not a bad turn, too. Well, at least we get to clear the Minsk. Or am I short? No, we're there. Why don't we upbraid the Delighted Halfling and then clear? And then next turn we can hardcast Fury to kill the Boo. Yeah, there's a turn 2 Minsc and Boo on the play. Or, yeah, they were on the play. And we just fucking murdered it. I think I'm like not killing the Boo. Isn't that wild? Because the excavator can get back City of Traders. And Tree Speaker is also like getting got now. Do I wait to Clamp Fury? Oh, instead of just like trading with Boo? Yeah, I mean, we can go to 8. Who cares? That's alright. We can still trade with it on board. Or draw mortars or something. One's only got 1 card left. We don't have lethal through the Steve, right? They block Lilia, and there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Hellrider is staying exiled, yeah. And then boost serves here. We triple block with Factory Guide, Swift Spear. Just very hard to die from that spot. They need like Path plus Time Walk or something. Maybe that means Lavamancer should block. To be very specifically, Path plus Walk. GG. And that's how you beat a turn 2 Minskin Boo. It's just that easy. Just do that every time. So another one boarding in Mind Collapse. Mind Collapse would have actually been good that game. Just like against the damn 4-4. Care about it less. I think they had other cards I wanted to kill too. I'm gonna once again pick Goblin Guide. Because that card fucking sucks. How goes the Cuban? Pretty well. Pretty well. You know it, drawing. The most casual. How far is this from OG vintage format? Are you talking about the original vintage cube, or are you talking about like vintage? Like the people still play today? Because this is nothing like actual vintage. Calling it the vintage cube is just talking about how the cards that are legal, all vintage legal cards, so you can have Moxen and stuff. And then in terms of the original vintage cube, it's sharing about half the cards. It's an explosive draw, hum. Needs a Karn. My poor opponent here in the loser's bracket. I guess they turned 2 mints to me last game. Yeah, I shouldn't feel too sorry. Yeah, so we could play the City of Traders and keep Blister around, but I want to play the Chandron too. So I'm just going to do this. Hey, Drawly, thanks for the $5. This $5 may be used for rocks, bugs, or band-aids. Nice. That was my whole fucking shopping list. How does Drawley know me so well? Why kill Hex Trigger proactively? I mean, if I don't kill it, what's going to happen? They're going to untap and attack me with a Hex Trigger, right? Am I killing it then? What am I waiting for? Sometimes I'll do something at sorcery speed as like a quality of life thing. Get to F6 my turn, their turn. Speed the whole match up. Move on to the next match. Boop. Is them hitting me with Hex Trigger that bad? I mean, it's free. I'm going to kill it on my turn, right? I'm playing the Chandra. Right? Isn't that the plan? Turn 2 Chandra. I said that was my plan. That's why I like played Mountain instead of City Traders. I explained my line, and I'm done talking about it. You can fucking disagree. You can sit there and like piddle around with your blister or whatever. That is a leyline binding. Oh, they don't have a mountain, so it's the full form. Sure. Oh, I'm supposed to play this or not. I guess I do. I guess I will. I could have like light up the stage and hit other lanes that I would then want to play, or like the Horizon land where you sack and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to chill on City of Traders until I need it. In retrospect, I don't think my opponent's playing Wheel of Fortune is the reason to run it out that I can think of. I guess I could also light up the stage into like land plus. Love a Titania, but that card is dead. Yeah, I think we just attack If you clamp, then you're trading and drawing 2, which feels really good. Drawing 2 feels really good. Others taking it. Interesting. Fascinating. Well, if they're going to 1, now I'll clamp, I guess. Kind of wonder what the Romanop's doing if it's not jumping there. A jump didn't change the clock? It certainly did. If you attack with Hellrider this next turn, it pings and you don't have the opportunity to jump anymore. Whereas if you jump there and draw another creature, you get to live. Very different. People get like really way too literal with like the changing the clock thing in terms of like what's literally on board instead of what are like likely draws and whether your opponent will get a ping with their Hellrider when they attack again the next turn. Yarp. I played Exploration in a few different decks, and it's never felt great for me. Never felt amazing. Even when I had, like, recursion stuff going. I played it the other day, and it was, like, kind of okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab a snack.